Good morning, folks. Welcome to another edition of the Morning Glory Sessions. So, yesterday I went down to the gym for the first time probably in about 3 months, and just to get it cleaned up because it's obvious we're going to start opening in the next few weeks. So, I want to start getting the gym cleaned up and ready for getting back into it. And I have to say, I got excited as hell. It was just an amazing feeling to get back into premo. I actually didn't realize how much I had missed the place. I was getting into the online training. I'm enjoying the training. The whole use the kettlebells, using them equipment, minimalist equipment. But when I got to the gym, I felt that rush again. It was good to be in that environment, and then I started doing so. I'd done a bit of bench press and a bit of lat pull down and stuff. Just got myself eased in, doing a bit of training, and I enjoyed it. It was great just to be in a gym environment again, and it made me realize how much I've missed it. And I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are in a similar position, both gym owners and gym goers, who just can't wait to get to their familiar environment again and start meeting the same people and get coached by their friends, etc. But it also dawned on me that in that excitement that I got emotional. Like I was living off emotion. I was like, oh yeah, and wanted to go for it. And I am sure there are going to be loads of you out there, Danny, how's it going? Who are going to make the same, are going to feel in the same way as I felt. And the problem is, you are probably going to make the same mistakes you have made over time and time again. If you're like me and like most people, you've probably put a few pounds on over lockdown, and your first number one priority is get to the gym and get that weight off you, get back into the routine. But have you asked yourself, are you going to approach things differently than you did the last time? Or are you just going to fall into the same trap? Because the reality is most of you are going to go into the gym and you're going to be looking for an offer right now that's probably going to tell you, like, 4 weeks, drop a dress, or drop a dress size challenge, or the hot mom makeovers, or all these different words that are used, to play in your mind to get you thinking, oh, I want to drop a few pounds here. I want to get myself back into my jeans, or I want to get myself back into my dress, or whatever it is. But is that really going to be the solution for you long term? And this is what a lot of people need to start thinking about today, because you're going to start buying the programs off emotions. And when you buy it off emotions, you're going to get the results you're looking for, but you're not going to probably keep them because you've been there and you've done it numerous times. We've all done it. We all join a gym with the hopes of losing a stone or whatever it is. And you'll lose a stone, but you'll lose a stone because you've done high intensity training and you've done a really restrictive diet. And guess what happens? You lose that weight because of that. But what happens when you stop it? The weight goes back on. And what I'm saying makes sense because you've done it time and time again. And you continually fall for the same line, the same message over and over again, because these words, these slogans, they're designed to trigger an emotion inside you and hit that pain point inside of you, knowing that pain point is going to make you buy the product. Damien, how's it going? And by doing that, you're just falling in the same trap again. Yes, you're going to be happy, but you're going to be happy for a short time. And then you're going to find yourself so what usually happens is you're maybe a stone overweight. You're stone over where you feel comfortable. And you lose that stone and you get comfortable. And because you get comfortable, you slacken off. And you give yourself permission to drop back a wee bit. And because you drop back a wee bit, the weight comes back on. But the reality is, high intensity training or HIIT training or the circuits and all that stuff, we're not designed to train like that on a consistent basis. Yes, there are people who can do that. Yes, there are people who do it, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. It doesn't mean that it's the best way, and it doesn't mean that if they tried a different approach, they wouldn't get better results. And we need to think of this. Your training is not a quick fix. It should be part of your lifestyle. It should be part of you train to improve other aspects of your life. So if you're jumping into a training session and doing circuits and busting your bollocks every single day and pushing that one rep to failure and one more rep continually, your body's going to burn out. And eventually, especially with a restrictive diet that usually accompanies these 4-6 week programs, your body just shuts down and you'll get injured or you'll lose motivation because your body needs to stop you doing that. And then you'll go into that cycle of blaming yourself. So you'll stop the training because you've lost motivation. You maybe stop that gym. You'll maybe go stop for 4, 6, 8 weeks, whatever. And then you'll put the weight back on, and because your body's going to rebound because you've went from maybe 1,200 calories back up to 2,000 calories, and that rebound has just happened. And you pile the weight back on because your body's going, fucking yeah, I'm getting the food again. And then you start feeling guilty about it. So you start going, shit, I've put the weight back on. I stopped training. It's my fault. I'll join that gym again. And you join and you sign up for another 4-6 week challenge. And again, you lose the weight. And then you get back comfortable again. And your body starts going, fuck you, I need to stop. And that cycle continues over and over and over again. And this is the problem with the fitness industry. There are gyms vying for your attention, vying for your business, vying for your money. And they are going to use every sort of slogan and selling point they can to get you there. I do it. We all do it. It's part of marketing. It is part of the business and part of the industry now. But promising you the results, when you see the pictures of people losing weight in a 4 to 6 week program, and that makes you excited. Fuck, I could do that. That's only 4 to 6 weeks. And that commitment level isn't that severe. And it's not that intimidating. So you're like, commit to that. I can do that for this length of time. And you'll lose the weight. But what happens when you stop training? What happens when you realize that you're not enjoying it anymore? And you start slacking off. And the weight goes back on. And you start feeling bad again. The painful reality is weight loss, sustainable weight loss, and sustainable training is not found in a 4 to 6 week program. That is a great starting point. It can be a very effective way of kickstarting your programs, kickstarting your training, but you've got to accept that it's not a long-term solution. Okay, it's a short-term solution to a long-term problem, and that is the issue here. We have been conditioned throughout years of marketing. Remember, these guys know their shit. The reality is, this is an actual fact, more 2-year-olds know the McDonald's saying than they do their own surname. So that shows you the power of marketing, the effect marketing can have. Rory and Lucia went off takeaways takeaway McDonald's and all for Lent, and then their dad brought them out and got them a McDonald's, and Rory actually said he didn't enjoy it, but he'll go back to it. Do you know why he'll go back to it? Because it's McDonald's, and we associate McDonald's with happy meals, of food, and that's what happens with the kids. And so this marketing starts at a young age, and it leaks right into our life, and we're bombarded. Think about it. Think about how much advertising we're bombarded with on a daily basis, social media, the scrolling. And as soon as you click on that, or you stop on that for maybe 4 or 5 seconds to look at it, that algorithm picks you up, boom, and you're bombarded with more of that stuff. And subconsciously, we're being bombarded with this message. And it's the same with the fitness industry. We're being bombarded with pictures of people losing weight, dropping weight, having six packs, looking ripped. Look at me then, look at me now. And we want that for our lives because we envision this perfect lifestyle equates to losing weight. So we're desperate for it. And when you're desperate for it, you're not going to think rationally, you're going to think emotionally. And when you think emotionally, you do things that maybe aren't suited for you long term, but in the short term, they're going to solve a problem. And that's what these programs are designed for. They're designed to solve a problem short term in the hope that you're going to maybe join that gym, realize that, I lost weight, they've helped me lose weight, I will stay on. For some people that happens. For a lot of people, they just drop off, they feel useless, and they go to another gym. And then they do the same process over and over and over again. At what point are you going to look at yourself and go, maybe my approach, regardless of what gym it is, regardless of what type of program it is, maybe it's my approach to training, my approach to diet, my approach to health, that is the main problem here. And if you can accept that and you can maybe come to terms with that, then you're freeing your mind up, freeing yourself to change it. The reality. HIIT training works, short term. Restrictive diets work, short term. The only way you're going to get sustainable results that are going to mean that you're going to be a completely different person for the better, this time 12 months, this time 24 months, this time 36 months, is to find a program that fits into your lifestyle, a program that you can do on a consistent basis at least 3 times a week, And probably you want walking involved in that 7 times a week. If you can get lifting weights 3 times a week, walking 7 times a week, and a diet that allows you to eat the food you want, but still will remain within a calorie range that equates to the goal you're after, well, then you're going to get sustainable results. And until you realize that, you are never going to change. You're going to be stuck in this continuous hamster wheel of results of losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. Join the gym, join the program, leaving it, join another gym, join another program, leaving it, join another gym, join another program. And it's this churning of people. This is the way the industry works now. It's so vast and so big and people are so desperate for the results that this is what generates people. This is what generates income for gyms, and it's a sad state to be in. When you can accept that it's a good starting point, but it's not a long-term solution, and you need to start focusing on your health, and you need to start focusing on a different method of training and a different way to do things, and maybe focus on your overall health as opposed to just your fitness, you're going to be in a different position. You're going to be in a better position for changing your life, and it's going to equate to you having long-term results, which ultimately is what we're all after. You did not put this weight on in a week, or you did not put it on in 4 weeks. You're not going to lose it all in 4 weeks, and you're not going to keep it off by training for 4 weeks. You've got to think long-term, 12 months. Think 3 times a week times 52 weeks a year, and you will get the results you want. Anyway, quick one today. So I'll speak to you all tomorrow, and have a good day.